it only seems fitting that I would be doing a video for my Aunt Judi in my schoolroom because she spent so many years of her life teaching, and I think about her often when I teach. Philippians 4:4 says, "Rejoice in the Lord always." And again, I say rejoice. That is the Bible verse, the first Bible verse that I memorized as a little girl at Butch and Judy's house at a vacation Bible school. And it has stayed with me, of course. So I wanted to start with that because today I rejoice. I rejoice in the Lord, and I rejoice and thank Him that I had an aunt like Aunt Judi. As many of you know, she was a praying person. In fact, I truly believe that she played a large part in my own testimony and how I came to know the Lord. I received a birthday card each year from my Aunt Judi, often telling me about how she was praying, what she was praying, and even what days she was going to pray for me that year. In fact, those cards kept coming well into my own adulthood, and she added birthday cards also for each of my children, and would send birthday cards to them each year as well. They have great memories of Aunt Judi sending birthday cards so regularly. They could count on it. I remember many Christmas gifts of Sandy Patty tapes and devotion books while I was running from the Lord, and I didn't even know who Sandy Patty was. And those gifts continue to speak to me even. Just her steadfastness. In 1999, when I actually became a believer, I knew who I could call and talk to. So it was Judi and Butch that actually answered a number of my questions when I became a believer. And it was such a great connection for us because now we were believers, and they were humble in answering the questions because they were hard questions, and they didn't pretend to know the answers, but they always could bring me back to Scripture. And so sweet of them to pour in like that as well. The story doesn't end there, though, and this is actually an encouragement to all of us. I was watching my Aunt Judi and my Uncle Butch. There's the bell for the school. I was watching them, and I didn't even know how much they were impacting me as I was growing. But, in a world where rock and roll was king and partying on the weekends is cool, and some of those other things where marriage doesn't really mean a whole lot, Butch and Judi, and especially as I talk about Judi, she was listening to truth and praying and playing a part in the kingdom that was so needed for me personally, and I know for many others. It was her prayers, I'm sure, that helped me find my way, and I just really appreciated that about her. And even as she has been devoted as a mother, as a wife, and those things continue to speak to me as I'm married and I have children. It's really helped me to be a more, faithful and devoted wife as well. Judi was a great role model for me. Her humility, her kindness, and her steadfastness continue to live on in my memories. So today, I rejoice. I rejoice in the Lord always. And I rejoice that He gave me my Aunt Judi. Until we meet again, sweet Aunt Judi.